Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, everybody. Happy Thursday, man. It is your boy Lewis. You already know who it is, and I'm back again with another banger with yet another video. I hope everybody is trying to stay warm on Thursday. For those that are outside, possibly outside, you really should stay home inside. Or for those who are working, man, just continue to grind. I know it's not easy. Just being out there, like I literally got a frostbite like 2 minutes, like when I literally went outside. So it is just frigid cold outside. So I just hope everybody's staying safe and warm. But once again, I am back with another video, and you guys already know the drill. And for those who are new, there's 3 simple rules. For those who already do know the rules, you already know what the expectations are. You hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, to always get the latest and greatest content that I always will try to give you guys. I appreciate you guys always taking the time to watch this video, and make sure at the end you guys share this video and let me know what you guys think in the comments for what I'm about to talk about. So, without further ado, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, and action. All right. So, you know what, guys? There comes a time where there's just things where you notice, where you just start noticing a pattern, and you start noticing this pattern and this pattern and this pattern, and it just continues to be repetitive, and it's the same repetition that you just continuously to get tired of. And it's something that I noticed from when you kind of separate the years with all this smoke that is happening in the NBA, and it is pertained to the media king, the narrative control freak, the one who has the media in the palm of his hand, getting his fans to believe that you must worship this man, aka LeBron James. Once again, LeBron James is great. He is a great player, okay? He is one of the best ever. Let's get that out of the way. But what I'm talking about today is this pattern that I've noticed from him, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have noticed it too. It's just what happens is his fans just continuously pretend like nothing is going on. And I don't know why you guys continue to hate on this man, because he's not doing anything. But, ladies and gentlemen, LeBron James has not played in over a month. You guys know, pure basketball guys know, guys and ladies, that the reports have been going back and forth on when LeBron was supposed to come back, right? But yet, the reports constantly change. When he got injured on Christmas, people said within about a week. Now we know, listen, I know. Groin injuries are something serious, and you don't play around with them. You don't want to re-aggravate the injury when you come back. I get all that, because Steph Curry had that same injury earlier this year. And LeBron fans are like, well, yeah, why y'all not getting on Curry? Because he missed time with his groin injury. I said, but did you hear Curry putting himself on the media like the way that LeBron does? Because this is what LeBron does. Like, he puts himself out there. Like, even when he's not playing, he has to be the center of attention. This is nothing new, but this is what he does. But then you guys are going to come back and say, oh, well, Steph had the same injury, so you telling me that LeBron is not hurt? You telling me LeBron can't have the same injury? No, nobody's saying that. But what's getting me is that back and forth, we keep going with reports that LeBron will be back in a week. LeBron will be back in about 2 weeks. Then 3 weeks go by. LeBron could possibly miss a month. So he might not come back into the All-Star game, or maybe after. Or, okay, LeBron is going to come back in a couple of games. He'll be back against the Timberwolves. Doesn't play there. Oh, he's going to come back against the Phoenix Suns. Oh, he doesn't play there. Oh, he's probably going to come back against the Philadelphia 76ers. No, LeBron is out. And they wiped it out even right before that. LeBron is going to probably come Thursday in the Clippers. The PR goes to Luke Walton, when Luke Walton's talking to the media. Sorry, LeBron is going to be out for Thursday's game. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 18 games LeBron has missed. And I know that the smoke screen and the agenda that's being hidden to distract you from the fact that LeBron has been out this long is the situation with Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans. When people keep going, Mr. Shannon Sharp, as he said today on the show, that because of LeBron, when LeBron was healthy, that the Los Angeles Lakers were in 4th place. So that means that Lonzo Ball's not on the team. That means Kyle Kuzma's not on the team. Brandon Ingram's not on the team. Rajon Rondo's not on the team. Okay. But since LeBron has been injured, the Lakers have been in 10th place. I'm sorry, but Rajon Rondo was in and out of the lineup with a hand injury. Oh, I'm sorry. Kyle Kuzma just recently got injured with a hip flexor. Oh, I'm sorry. Lonzo Ball is out with an ankle injury for 4 to 6 weeks. Notice I mentioned 3 other players, but according to LeBron apologists, LeBron is the only player on the team that is hurt. I said that LeBron is the best player on the team. LeBron is the superstar that the Lakers need. But people continuously treat him like he is the only guy that makes the engine go on that team. Like he is the only player in the organization. As if to discredit the other Lakers. And even discredit the fact that when he got injured in that game against the Warriors, that Rajon Rondo helped him keep them afloat with his play, keeping them focused. Having been the veteran presence and the floor general that he was, and the Lakers feeding off of his play. But because LeBron is out, the team is in shambles. And LeBron is the reason that the Lakers were in 4th place. So this agenda that I keep telling you guys about is LeBron went on Instagram and said that the calm before the storm is going to happen. And what he's basically telling you is the calm before the storm is, did you notice that ever since that he got injured against the Warriors, the Lakers, we already knew about what the schedule was going to be like, and the Lakers have been in a tough stretch of games because their schedule pretty much from here on into the rest of the season is pretty brutal. It's pretty brutal. And LeBron's just trying to get rid of the stretch to go into the All-Star break. He might come back against the Warriors. He might come back. But like Skip said earlier on the show, LeBron, I dare you to come back against the Golden State Warriors. Because if you guys remember, when the Golden State Warriors came to Staples Center just the other night, and LeBron saw Boogie Cousins and he saw how well the Warriors were playing, even though they had other guys out besides him, LeBron was just making faces like, damn, like they got Boogie Cousins too. Like, I don't know if we could beat this team. And to be honest with you, I feel like when the other guys start to come back, or at least the guys like Kuzma and Rondo are like there more consistently, you'll probably see LeBron back. I just don't know if it's going to be Saturday. He's definitely not coming on Thursday when it was like saying he looked good in practice and that he looked like he might come back against the Clippers. But this entire month, when LeBron could supposedly come back, the reports change and say he's not going to play. And notice how quiet it has been. Like, rarely. But yet LeBron can go on social media, like, without a problem. And he can praise other players. And you can say, oh, yeah, well, that's not a big deal because, you know, LeBron is doing that. Like, what's the big deal about that? Like I said, man, it's like LeBron. It makes it seem like if LeBron is not really focused on his team, it's what I've come to know him as, and people know this already. LeBron is about me. He's about me. Like, this is what you need to understand. This is nothing new. And you don't think LeBron is trying to get Luke Walton fired? Trust me, he's trying to get him fired. He's trying to. Because LeBron's camp went out and said they got Luke Walton fired. Was it LeBron's camp, or was it LeBron telling his camp to make it seem like if the camp was the reason that they want Luke Walton fired but not LeBron? That's another passive-aggressive, subliminal, indirect message basically saying that LeBron does not want Luke Walton as head coach. And it's kind of like saying, I'm not going to play until Luke Walton gets fired. So then what if they automatically get a good coach? Then LeBron all of a sudden is ready to play, but then his apologists are going to say, no, because it was the right time for him to play. And I'm sorry, it's things like this that it's just, again, it's just making me question again LeBron. Like, no, understand that he's a great player, but you have to work this hard for people to keep your name in the news constantly. And I actually agree with what Michael Rappaport kind of said, man. It's like LeBron, to me, he's still for some reason trying to outshine, like, be bigger than the organization. It's like you may not see it because it's like he tries to be quiet to kind of say, oh, hey, I'm not in the news all the time. So it's like, LeBron, are you having relationship issues with your social media? Like, is that it? Like, are you trying to break up to make it seem like, oh, you see, like, I'm not in the news. Like, I'm just trying to avoid social media. Like, I'm not always up on there. This is why I continue to tell you guys that even even me as a basketball head, and I have LeBron on my top 10. Sometimes it's like the more he does actions like this. Now you could say like this is like, well, just because he does actions like that doesn't mean that you have to discredit him on where you have him on your top 10 list. I mean, it depends on how you want to look at things, guys, to be honest with you. And to me, I just come to the conclusion because I remember when LeBron had minor little back spasms. Like, back spasms are no joke, don't get me wrong, or an ankle injury. But I've seen LeBron have severe injuries on the court, and he's brushed it off like it's nothing. But yet, the first year he came back from Cleveland, where he couldn't jump out of the gym and was looking slow and tired, he went and took a 2-week vacation. I've never heard of a superstar player intentionally miss games to say that he had to get his body right. Miss 2 weeks and then come back jumping out the gym as if nothing ever happened. Like, I got my strength back because I wasn't feeling right. Yeah, you may have nicks and bruises. Just about every other NBA player has nicks and bruises. Maybe some are more severe than others, but like I told you, LeBron took that 2-week vacation to South Beach to go and get his vibranium, make sure he had the right elements, make sure he had the right amount of supply, to then come back and say, oh, hey, I'm Black Panther again. But this is not LeBron hate. You have to notice his actions. And that's what people don't want to do. They don't want to notice this guy's actions. And it's like, yo, I've been objective about LeBron, quite honestly. But these actions right here is just further indication of why it's not superstar behavior. He may be a superstar, but I've never heard or seen a GOAT act the way LeBron does. It's honestly crazy. But then it's like, yo, you can't be surprised, Lewis, because, you know, LeBron has been known to have female tendencies. And it's like, I know that. But LeBron gives you this impression like he's some really alpha male. And I said that what you are, LeBron, is an alpha male. You have an alpha male body with the mindset of a female. You have female tendencies. You have female emotions in a male's body. And this is why now I'm really starting to believe more so now than ever that LeBron is really faking his injury now. Because I feel like the calm before the storm is kind of like this brutal schedule right before the All-Star break so that he'll be ready to make a stretch run in the second half. Now, if LeBron could surprise me and come back, to me, if he were to come back against the Golden State Warriors, that would impress me. But I feel like LeBron's trying to avoid that matchup just for that one because, remember, Boogie Cousins was not healthy when LeBron James and company had played the Warriors. That's not on LeBron. That's not on the Lakers. You have to play who's in front of you. But now that Cousins is back and he's looking the way he is and that the Warriors have been undefeated since Cousins' return, as Nick Wright has pointed it out earlier in the show, that how the Warriors are 13-1. And to me, Nick Wright is all salty because his boo LeBron apparently might not get AD this season. And the Warriors are looking even better with Boogie Cousins than they were without him. And how seamlessly Boogie has been able to fit into the team in just 5 games. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm telling you guys, it's just, I just don't understand what it is with this guy. That I want to be here and show like love and respect for LeBron James. I want to do that. But this guy's not going to do it. He's just doing things that just make you go, is he really like that great as he says he is, and people keep thinking he is when he's really not that great? He's a great player. Legacy-wise, he's one of the greats of the game. Like, he's gonna go down, and he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. You know, how many videos have I said this? See, if I'm not objective, I will be saying that LeBron is a piece of trash, LeBron is ass, he's an asshole, he's a piece of shit. I mean, I would be saying all that. I would name every single book in Kitchen Sink. All objective fans do is critique players as basketball players. Nobody confuses their basketball with their manhood. But yet the issue is that people think that when you criticize him basketball-wise, you're criticizing his life. You're criticizing his family. You're criticizing what he does for the community. You're criticizing his manhood. Because now you're not a man or you're not a woman showing no respect to LeBron James. Because you disrespected LeBron, because you were objective about LeBron James, I haven't been able to sleep at night. I was crying all night because you were talking bad about LeBron James. So if I said LeBron has 3 turnovers, that triggers you to getting upset. So which I have come to the conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, that people just don't hold LeBron accountable for anything. According to the LeBron apologists, LeBron just can do no wrong. But yet, why does LeBron get so much hate from you guys? Why does LeBron get so much hate? I will say this. LeBron to me, has been the most scrutinized athlete ever since he decided to go on ESPN and have a one hour show talking to Jim Gray from right across from him, sitting down to make a decision. You had a 1 hour segment to decide that you were going to South Beach. Tell me that's not crying for attention, because I had to let the world know. And now, you've been all this media hungry, but ever since you had this quote-unquote groin injury, you've been relatively quiet. And if it's reports, it's inside people who have been watching you. But you have really not spoken like that, LeBron. So I keep asking myself, like, what is it with this guy that I just don't get? For you people out there who keep saying that, people like me, or, people saying that you must be the biggest LeBron hater. If I mention LeBron's accomplishments, which I did in another video talking about how LeBron hasn't been clutch, how is that hating? If I mention about, once again, how, what LeBron has done for the community, what he's done for the kids, what he is as a father, as a husband, how is that hating? When I say LeBron is one of the greatest players of all time, how is that hating? That he's a first ballot Hall of Famer, that he's won championships, that LeBron is on my list. I have him at number 9 over Kobe Bryant, and I'm a Kobe Bryant fan. That's what you guys do. And I've always said it, and I keep saying this, and I'm going to continue to say it and be bold and tell the truth. Shout out to He Knows His Sport, and he's been on this story, and he's been on it like from the get-go. If y'all haven't checked it, go check him out, man. That's He Knows His Sport on YouTube channel, and he will be telling you, he's done a 3-part series on LeBron faking his injury. And at first, I've been trying to be objective and say it's possible that LeBron can be hurt. But at the same time, you have to think about the other side of the coin. You got to look at 2 sides, people. He could be faking this. And I said it before. He's either really hurt, that his injury is more serious and people are leading on, or he's faking his injury. Because you got to ask yourself, why do the reports keep constantly switching? Shannon Sharpe could go, oh, but that's not Luke's decision to make, and all this kind of stuff about if LeBron is able to play or not. But notice that LeBron has not played in the Lakers' tough stretch right now. Other guys have been busting their butts, and unfortunately, they've been getting injured. But yeah, LeBron could go on vacation, and he's just watching, looking over to see who possibly is not good enough to be on his team to get traded, that won't follow the LeBron system. And low-key is trying to get Luke Walton fired. And I'm telling you, I would not be surprised if Luke Walton is gone. I won't be surprised. Like, you honestly think that this has happened? I'm guarantee you. And I honestly think that I've come to the conclusion that I think LeBron is faking his injury. I don't care what people say. It's just too much of a coincidence for all these little loopholes that he does and all these insides, and you having Rich Paul handle it. Like, when we will have a timetable for when LeBron will be back, and now Shannon's going we. I'm guessing Shannon Sharpe must be part of LeBron's inner circle. Same thing with Nick Wright. But anywho, man, this is your boy Lewis, man. Those are just my thoughts on this whole injury situation with LeBron James. Is he really faking his injury or not? I feel like low-key, if he doesn't come back anytime soon, he'll be back by the All-Star break, and then he'll be playing in the All-Star game, and then everything is all well and good, man, because he looks healthy. And he's playing with those All-Star players as to see who could potentially he would want via free agency and trades by summer of 2019. But once again, this is Lewis, man. Thank you guys for watching again for another video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video, and hit that notification bell. This is Lewis once again. I love and appreciate you guys, and as always, man, thank you for taking the time, man. Peace. Peace and love. Bless up. Stay up, man. Thanks for watching.